We are back with another episode of TD's and Beer Spreadsheet Edition.
There you go. I love it.
So yeah, this is a small scale version of our podcast, evaluating the performance of the sports bettors that we find online
on social media. Yeah, we do this the first of every month, and this is a special edition because Andy is joining us for this one. He actually helped me out with the spreadsheet, and we got a lot to show you guys this month. Before we get started, be sure to come check out our podcast. We give out updates on this spreadsheet every Monday, so you don't have to wait till the end of the month to find out who's winning money. Okay, so we had 25 accounts this month, and coming in last is actually last month's champion, Winning Wagers, down nearly 35 units for the month.
Ouch.
That hurts, man.
That is so bad.
That's a huge turnaround. And I'm actually rooting for this guy. This account.
Is that not the nature of the beast, though?
It really is, man. When it comes to sports gambling, it's a bitch. It can be a bitch.
Yeah.
But I'm really rooting for this account to turn it around because they actually reached out to us on Twitter to get on this thing. So
right on.
Hopefully they can turn that around.
Yeah, I'm hoping they turn it back around. They were our June champ, like you said.
Mm-hmm.
What were they up last month? Do you have that down?
It was about 9 units.
All right, so the 3-month average not looking so good, but
not yet. Yeah, gotta have a good August.
Yes, hopefully they have a really good August.
All right, let's move on.
Cali Kid Picks next on the board. 2 months losing. We don't have a 3-month average yet for them guys.
It's gonna be ugly though, because last month they set an all-time low with being down 46 units. This month is a little bit better, only down 25.5.
And if they have another horrible month like this, we kick them out.
It'll be a timeout. I think at least a 1-month timeout, I think is how we're gonna do it. If we can replace if we can replace the accounts that get that timeout, then we'll leave them there for a little while off to the side until we are hurting for accounts, I think.
Gotcha.
But yeah, the Cali Kid Picks would not recommend tailing. If you want to go ahead and fade them, that's on you. I can't recommend doing that, but that scares me more than fading or than tailing.
Are they somebody that bets a lot, or are they betting like once a day with 4-unit plays? How are they doing their bets?
This one is betting a lot, and usually it's 2 units on most picks. So it's a combination.
That's so dumb. I don't know. Whatever.
Does a lot of tennis, mostly tennis from this account.
Tennis?
Yes. Okay. A fuck ton of tennis.
They haven't figured out that they don't know tennis yet, huh?
I guess. I don't know. Yeah, we're going to have to see what August holds for them.
Third to last, we got Picks of Destiny. I got it up right with you, buddy. Fuck yeah.
So this is one that was betting once a day with 3 or 4 units on each bet. And then there was one day they also have a premium pick system where they sell their picks. So that's why they're only doing 1 pick a day. That's their free pick. But there was one day where they got out their free pick a little late in the day. So that day they gave out the entire premium card and they swept the day. And they were up big at that point in the month.
Damn.
And then they just started losing and losing and losing and ended up down 20 units.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Can you imagine having followed their pick for pick? You'd be down, what's that, 20 times 100?
Yeah. If you're
$2,000.
Well, yeah. If you were putting $100 on each of these picks, yeah, you're down $2,000. God, man, that hurts.
That hurts a lot. Hopefully did you have them in previous month or not?
This was their first month.
Inaugural month, down 20 units. Hopefully they turn it around for next month.
That would be nice.
All right. Next up, our boys over at Calling Our Shot, down 16 units this month. and we have their 3-month average at down 8 units. I mean, it's disappointing, but
It is, man, especially since
this is a hard time to bet sports, though.
It
You
really
got to give
is.
it that.
They
the end of baseball season, the last half of baseball season, and end of basketball season. Wait till the beginning of these sports seasons, and I bet they'll do a lot better.
Yeah, I'm hoping anyway.
At least that's how I am, and I fucking suck at gambling this time of year, so I'm just stopping.
There you go. We hope that all of our previous champions can turn it around, but especially these guys, we've gotten to know them pretty well, done a little bit of collaboration with them. We hope to keep them around. We don't want to cut them. They are on a 2-month losing streak right now, so come on, guys.
We're not cutting them.
Come on, guys.
We're not going to cut those guys. They're homies. Bender wins and loses. Also down 16 units.
Yep. And got a 3-month average on this guy too. He's down about 5.5 units for a 3-month average. Another one of our former champions on a 2-month losing streak. I mean, what's you've taken over the YouTube accounts for us here this month. Yeah. What's he been doing this month? I mean,
it's been a rough month for him. I mean, according to him, the premium picks are doing better, but even he's had some struggles in there. Mm-hmm. I know at one point in the month he was trying to defend himself, like wasn't a good look for him.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like because he was getting a lot of hate mail and stuff.
Yeah,
which I'm sure it's bad for all these guys.
I'm sure.
Anytime they make a bad pick, I mean, you know, we love Jack Winningham. I bet he gets trash mail, and he's such a sweet guy. He's just a nice old guy. I feel bad for the hate mail he probably gets. But no, Bender's not had a good month. Apparently had a couple bad months here.
So you said you didn't want to cut calling our shot. Are we going to make former champions exempt from that rule, or because I mean this is
I don't know. I think we just play it by ear. If somebody's just really bad, like Cali Kid Picks down 40 units last month, 25 this month. If they have another really bad month and you can find somebody to replace them, let's just go with that.
Well,
if we can't find nothing to replace them,
these guys both have losing 3-month averages, though. I mean, that's pretty bad. And if you can lose 3 months in a row, that's pretty bad. I don't know. I see what you're saying, but
I don't know that it should be a set thing.
Yeah, we'll play it by ear. We'll see how it goes.
All right.
Tony's Picks is next.
Another YouTube guy. Dylan loves his videos for all the exciting stuff that he gives.
super dry videos.
If you haven't seen him, he is definitely worth the watch.
Like even on one,
even if you're not a sports bettor, yeah, I know. Even on 1.5, it's like, man, is this over yet?
You'll have some pauses sometimes, and it's like, man, are you ever going to talk again?
I think his brain stops working for a second.
It's a little rough. And, the picks aren't any better. We got it down 15 3/4 of a unit for the month, down 16 units on a 3-month average.
You know, his problem is they pick every game.
Yeah.
Every single game they put out a pick for. And he was down about 17 units just last week. And I said, well, he has a chance to come back because he makes 15 picks a day.
Yep.
So he's got 15 units going each day. And he did up until yesterday. He had it down to like only down 7 units. And then yesterday he lost every fucking bet. So now he's back to negative 16 or 15.
Yeah, that hurts.
It's just brutal.
I will tell you, though, I was following him late in the college basketball season, and he was doing well with that.
Okay.
So we'll see.
I'm excited to see how these people do with football. Yeah. Okay.
Here we got Megan making money. Changed jobs. She did work for FanDuel Sportsbook. She is now working over at Barstool Sports. And she put out a video yesterday, I believe, saying that ever since she changed jobs, her picks have went to shit. And it shows here on the spreadsheet she's down more than 14.5 units, and first 2 months on the spreadsheet, and they're both losing months for her. Really love to see her turn it around, but don't know how that's gonna go.
You just think she's pretty.
Hey man, look at her, she is pretty. But yeah, she makes about maybe 2 to 4 baseball picks a day, and that's about it. All single units, just not doing very well on the month.
Okay. Next up, picks and parlays. Gotta think of which guy this is.
It's the bald one.
Yeah, no, but there's 2 of them. We've talked about this many times.
Yeah.
Every week when we do our show, we have 2 guys that look very similar to each other.
They do.
It's
they
the guy
like they could be related.
Yeah, it's the guy who runs picks and parlays and the guy who runs Cappers Direct.
Yep. No, picks and parlays does about 5 picks a day.
Cappers Direct does 1.
Cappers Direct does 1. Yeah.
Okay. So picks and parlays down 13 units this month. 3-month average isn't so bad though.
No.
Only down 3 units.
Yep. I believe they were riding a 2-month win streak for this one too. So
okay. So likely to turn that back around.
That's hopefully, but we'll see what happens. Their first month, so what is this? Our 4th month doing this, and the first month they were down 21 units. Second month they were up 1, and third month they were up 2, and now they're down 13 again. So
all right,
we'll see how it goes.
Well, toasted picks, where are they at?
It's the guy that looks toasted. But this guy ended up down about 12.25 units. His 3-month average is being down 8 units. And this is our first 3-month losing streak. So we just discussed it. Still not 100% sure how we're going to do this, but don't be surprised if he's cut next month.
BowdoinWins.com. We follow his YouTube channel.
Yes.
He doesn't post every day on his YouTube channel. He says you can't find his daily pick on his YouTube channel, that you could follow his Twitter.
Okay.
But I don't really bother with that.
Yeah.
I just give you what he did on YouTube, what he put out for everybody. Down 10 units this month. He actually started the month really bad, and then he put it on the last few weeks. Really.
Oh yeah. So he actually got better and still ended up down in a half.
10.5. Yeah, he got better throughout the month for sure.
Okay.
And still wound up down 10.5.
Well,
I thought for sure he was going to lose everything, but
maybe August will keep on that hot streak though.
Next up, OldManJack. I don't know if he likes me calling him that, but down 6 units this month. He had a really bad streak in the middle of the month, to the point where he was talking about taking a break for a little bit because he doesn't want to fucking do that to himself, basically.
Yeah.
He actually bets on all these picks that he's talking about. I don't think he wanted to go broke, but but he started running hot after that.
Move on.
Dirty Dan.
Back to Twitter.
Spongebob.
Yeah, first 2 months on a 2-month losing streak. This month being down about 5.75 units. Sounds like we really jumped on these guys late because according to their bio on Twitter, they went like up 44 units in the first 3 weeks on Twitter.
Okay.
Don't know how accurate that is, but then they switched to a premium style, and so now they put out maybe 3 free picks a week, and pretty much just lost them all this month.
Yeah, I would imagine. Yeah. Max Caps. Another one over on Twitter.
Yep. Down 3.5.
Coming away with probably their best month.
It probably is, yeah. Because down 3.5 units this month and 12.5 units for a 3-month average. It's not good. I mean,
that is brutal.
Obviously that's a 3-month losing streak, so we'll see what happens with them. But
yeah,
that sucks. And this one is actually one that I kind of root for because he does little write-ups with all of his bets. And I mean, it sounds like he has a firm grasp on what he's doing, a lot like Jack Whittingham. It just seems to be on the wrong side of these coin flips sometimes.
I know. Gray's got games. Twitter account, right?
Twitter account was doing almost exclusively basketball last month and earlier this month, and then he ran out of basketball, so he started doing what he called value plays on baseball every now and then. I think he only found like 4 of them that he felt comfortable with and went 2-on-2 on them. So, we'll see if he continues doing that next month and how it goes. He is on a 2-month losing streak, though. So,
all right, Cappers Direct over on YouTube. Watch a lot of this guy. He does the 1 pick a day, right?
Yep.
You have to fast forward like through 3/4 of the video because it's selling you his premium picks. Yep.
It's not. It's like a 3-minute long video, and like you said, 3/4 of it is advertisement for.
The worst part is he does it all right off the top of his head. I can tell.
Yeah,
and he could be the same video that he cuts in there every single day. It doesn't have to change. Like, I know he's not doing that because his inflections and his voice are a little different. But
moving on, we got the betting banana.
All right, I guess I should have guessed that picture, huh?
Yeah, you should have. Definitely a worse month this month. Down about 1 1/4, but like you said, that's still not terrible. Something that we both started doing, you brought it up, and I just kind of adopted your theory on it, is when they give out money line picks and don't give odds, we're basically just skipping over that. And this guy does a lot of that. So if
he does
a spread or an over under or something like that, and they don't give out odds, then we'll still keep counting it as -110. But money lines, we're just going to look the other way.
Okay, here we go. Mass gambler. Goofy guy. I'm guessing he's from Boston area. Loves his Samuel Adams.
Does he?
Yeah. He took a hiatus during this month.
Yeah.
Probably close to 2 weeks, and came back. I guess I missed that he said he was going to go on a hiatus.
I saw that. That's what I was still tracking him, and he was really frustrated with baseball. He's on a big losing streak, and
he came back the 29th, 2 days ago.
Okay.
And went 3-0.
Okay.
He loved the Blue Jays at home there for the first time, and he took them on the money line, on the run line. He took them for everything.
Nice.
The first 5, he took them for everything.
And won it all. All right.
Won all 3 of them. Then yesterday, I think it was, you made a pick, went like 1-1 or something.
Okay.
So maybe he's back on the right track. We'll see. He's only down a unit this month.
Yep.
I feel like if he would have bet those 2 weeks, he'd probably be down more. But he'd probably admit to that too. If he was at a struggle. I think taking the hiatus for him was a good call. Next up, Moneybag, Broski Bets. Just a couple of frat boys doing these videos, really.
That's what it looks like.
Yeah. They're not bad. They're only down a unit. Like I said, if they were given those odds for those money lines, they go on streaks where they were doing a bunch of money lines, which sucked because you couldn't put those in the spreadsheet.
Yeah.
And then they did a bunch of spread bets, which I always put those in, and I put them at a -110. They're not always -110, but they're at least closer to that than they are everything else. So,
and this one
was listening.
Yeah, this one was actually recommended to us in the comments section of one of our previous videos. If you guys can keep sending those to us, we're gonna keep looking into them. We're not gonna add every single one of them, but we will look at them and add the ones that we like. A shark.
Of course, it's a fucking shark. Duh.
For great white bets.
Let's get into them. They are our first official positive gambler.
Yes.
For the month.
Up about a 1/4 of a unit.
Yeah. Let's not get carried away here, but yes, up a 1/4.
And it's actually a triumphant return for them because I did cut them for the month of June. I didn't like how they were hiding some of their picks behind like and retweet walls, but the more I dug into it, the more accounts I tried finding, the more I realized how many people actually do that. So that really can't be a reason for me to not track them. If they don't put out a pick, they don't put out a pick. No big deal. No skin off.
Gotcha.
My back, you know.
All right, this is one of my guys here, champs only. Okay, so let's all take a moment, a pause. This is not a real positive sports gambler. They put out like 2 videos for the whole month, I think. So this is gonna be short lived, but
Was this the first 2 days when I was still tracking them?
Yes.
Okay, haven't done anything for damn near a month.
For almost an entire month.
Hey,
so,
you know what though? If you're tracking them all month, then you're still up 1.5 units.
That is true. That is true.
So it is. They are positive. Now they're just gone without a trace. So if we don't have them in next month's video, you know why.
We're back with another positive sports bettor for the month, Professor MJ. If you haven't seen his videos, he does his videos with his son, oldest son, I think. They're pretty funny.
Oldest son, who's
Canadian?
Still only like 6 or 7, right? I mean,
he's just a little kid, tiny kid. But he does some funny videos. I like his videos. Actually,
he's got a different sense of humor, and he's not afraid to point out his mistakes either, which is what I like.
No, he's not. Yeah, I like his bets. If you were telling, he does 1 bet a day per month. He doesn't even bet on the weekends, so you're not going to get a ton of action from him. I think he does premium picks as well, but
yes,
if you were tailing him all Patreon. Month, you get a Patreon. He's actually developing his own app now.
Oh, okay. Wow, cool.
Yeah.
And he is actually a college professor, so this guy is pretty smart.
Yeah, Canadian college professor.
Canadian, but, yeah. Well, I mean, it's not like a third world country.
I did not mean it like that. Whatever. Fuck off. That's not what I meant.
And he's actually our 3-month average champion for this video. So if you were to tail him for the last 3 months, you'd be up half a unit. Nothing special, but you're positive. And he's the best one we got for this month. So
there you go. All right. Next up, sports betting education.
Another new one for this month. And
I enjoyed watching him. I thought he was pretty smart. He also does TikTok and Twitter and probably Instagram. He's not on YouTube every day.
Okay.
So, and he's another one that doesn't always put his odds in for money line bets. I'd skip some of those. Sometimes he does, but not all the time.
Gotcha.
And I think a lot of it is these guys are doing their videos like the day before, and the odds haven't come out yet.
Yeah, so I know
some
Champs
of them are
Only,
doing it that way.
I know Champs Only was always doing theirs the night before back when they were doing them, but they still gave odds though, so I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Sir
top
Hannon,
3. We're in the top 3.
Top 3. This guy, so far, since we've been tailing him, has been exclusively basketball.
Okay.
So his last picks were in basketball for this month. But still up through over 3 units. He had previous picks in baseball, so I'm guessing he'll come back with baseball.
All right.
If he doesn't, then he won't be on here anymore. But hopefully he does.
Yeah. Probably take a 1-month
break. His videos
are
very professional quality looking. I liked them.
Good
I
deal.
like watching his videos. So
and our inaugural month for him, and he's our YouTube champ. So congrats. Got 2 more Twitter accounts. All right, so second place we got Big Tasty. Was killing it, absolutely killing it earlier in the month. Went on a terrible end of the month, but still up 12 units, which would be a new record. But he's in second, so obviously somebody beat him. And
that is correct.
I believe this guy is actually a professional sports writer. He gives out links to some of his articles every now and then, and I don't know.
Dylan,
I haven't read them, but
if you do this, his eyes follow you.
I'll be sure not to do that. That's creepy.
Last, our absolute winner for the month.
Clearest values.
Clearest values. Shut up, dogs.
And I got to tell you, this is absolutely shocking because they came in second to last month. being down 37 units. So they're not even positive for 2 months. They're up
And this is the
34
record
units.
high.
This is the record high
Oh,
we've
my
tracked
goodness.
so far.
Yeah.
34,
Record high, 34 units.
That's a great fucking month, though.
I hope that you tailed them motherfuckers. Like
I did not. I did
no,
not.
I'm just saying. Any of our people listening to this, I hope you watched their shit and you tailed them and you made a fuck ton of money.
Yes, because
great job. The clearest values, golf clap.
I mean, even just $100 unit would be putting you up 300. No, that's $3,400.
Yes, it is.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
We fucked up, man.
We did. We did. Yep. Congratulations. It ain't gonna last, but
we'll see. You never know.
We have yet to have a repeat champion. 4 months, we've had 4 different champions.
I hope you guys liked it. If you like that, come see us over on our podcast. We do Mondays and Fridays. We'll be trying to contact some people, get them on there, let them know how they did this month.
For sure.
All right, man.
Have a good one.
We'll see you next month.